Welcome to PBX Boxing Tips. I'm your host Roderick, and today I'm going to show you how to do the hook, how to do the left hook in particular, how to cover it, how to throw it, and also how to keep your hands tight. Follow me, guys. So the main thing with a hook, you basically, a lot of fighters do it, but they kind of drop their shoulders with it. With a hook, you got to keep your shoulders high. Even if you go into the body, keep your shoulder high. Something like Floyd Mayweather. You know what I mean? Kind of keep your shoulders high. You go into the hook. You know what I mean? You want to make sure when you toss your hook in there, whatever the opponent decided to come with, if it's especially to the face, your hands cover you, or you have a slight chance to cover yourself from head injuries or knockouts coming from, in particular, probably from the left or the right, depending on what style the fighter actually uses, either southpaw or orthodox. So keep your hands high, and if you're throwing the hook to the head, the hook is a short range punch. It's not a long range punch. It can be used for long range, but you have a big drawback to it, and you're open. You leave yourself more open for counter shots. You know what I mean? So keep it nice and tight right there. Try to make your fists cover your mouth and also cover your nose. Your nose is a pressure point, guys. If someone hits you in the nose, they're gonna cut you down in a fight, because basically your nose is a filter to filter the air getting into your lungs. If your nose cannot filter your ear no more, you will have a hard time breathing. And when you breathe through your mouth, yes, you can actually recuperate, but it takes a lot longer. You're losing a little bit of breath when you breathe through your mouth. So kind of guard your nose at all costs. Boom, that's a left hook. Even if you're walking down the opponent, left hook gotta be high. You cannot drop your hands into this. It's not gonna work. The opponent can just realize your hands are dropping, and all he's gotta do is just counter, catch your shot, boom. You have nothing to guard your face. Right hook comes, straight right comes in there, knock you off in the corner. So keep your hooks high. Try to minimize any risk coming to the head. Minimize the risk coming to the head, even to the body. The shoulders is still blocking you. So here's some pointers, and here's how to throw it. In boxing in general is about transferring momentum and proper technique. That's how it works. It's not about power in the shoulder, but it's just basically about transferring energy that you have stored in your legs, stored in your shoulders, and your arms. And I'm gonna show you in a bit. Whenever you decide to throw a hook, especially a left hook, you gotta slip a little bit. Or some would say, lower your stance or sit on your punch. So here's how it works. I slip. These legs are now loaded, or my feet is now loaded, left and right. All I gotta do is twist the hip and get the energy in there and come up off the right leg. So I'm gonna kind of turn my body to you so you can actually see what I'm talking about. I slip and put the shot in there. Stay on my toes. Notice the bag jump a little bit. That's because I'm coming up off the right leg, pushing momentum into the bag. Try to hit the front of the bag. Try to take a piece of it out. If you're a southpaw, your hook would look a little bit like this. I'm not a southpaw fighter. I'm an orthodox fighter. Come straight back in there. Keep your punch nice and tight, hands high. That's it for PBX Boxing. Stay tuned, like, share, subscribe to my video for daily boxing regimens.